Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey Sai, hey Key, welcome to the stream, thank you so much for stopping by today. It's been a while since we've played this game. This game came out back in like late June, so it's been what? Like almost 5 months? And like last month, I believe, all the DLC episodes finished releasing, so I said I would come back to this game after we finished after all the DLC was released, so I could do it all at once. And I have my Switch still set up because we did Super Mario RPG recently, so might as well come back and do this. I want to get it done before the end of the year. Hey, Ari, welcome to the stream. Ash, welcome. So, like, before we get started, like let's just clear the room here. If you watched my playthrough of Rain Code, or if you're here during my live streams of Rain Code, you'll know that I didn't really like this game. I'm just gonna get it right out there. I didn't like this game. I want to be clear, I didn't hate the game. I disliked the game. Mostly because I was just very disappointed by it, because I'm a really big Danganronpa fan, and so this being the spiritual successor, I was excited for it, and then it really let me down. I didn't like the characters, I didn't like the story, I didn't like the gameplay. So there wasn't really anything here for me, and maybe that's my fault for not looking at the trailers and stuff before the game came out. I just assumed that I would like it. And again, like, I think a big part of that disappointment comes from the fact that I think it had a lot of potential to it, right? Now, you know, it's been a while. I've kind of like mellowed out, I guess, about the game, or I would have, except for one fact. So, you know, every week YouTube sends me a message that tells me, oh, these were your best videos for the week, here are some new statistics for the week, here are some things that, like, here's where viewers found your videos, that kind of stuff. And pretty much every single week, at least one of my Rain Code videos makes it into my most viewed videos of the week. Usually part 1, but sometimes other parts as well. So I kind of like to my chagrin, I'm like, oh dang, like people are actually watching these. I wish they'd watch videos where I actually enjoyed the game instead of watching videos where I was just, you know, making fun of the game. But, you know, whatever, right? If people are watching, I'm happy. And, you know, maybe they will get something out of my opinion of the game. But what really kind of like, and I'm sorry, there's gonna be like a couple minute rant here, is, you know, YouTube comments are generally quite rude. Like, not mean, but just rude. Like, just compared to all the other social media sites I've been on. Like, you know, back when I used to post on like DeviantArt and Tumblr, people were generally very positive. Even on Twitter, which is, you know, people always say that Twitter is the worst, but like my little corner of Twitter is very nice. But like YouTube, maybe it's just because I haven't carved out my own actual community on YouTube, but people on YouTube are just very rude, or they just don't know how to leave comments that I think are tactful. And again, maybe it's just because of the way I post my content. You know, I just do mostly Let's Plays, and I'm mostly unknown, so maybe the only people finding my videos are like super fans who are coming to my videos, and then they find out that I don't like it, so then they have a need to say something. But like, I just wanted to be clear that, you know, it's okay for people to have opinions. It's okay for me to not like the game. It's okay for people to not like the fact that I don't like the game. It's okay for people to like the game. That's not the point here, right? Like, I'm not like telling anyone, hey, you're wrong for liking this game. But I don't know, it feels like some of these people leaving the comments, it's almost like as if I insulted their family, right? Like, they get so riled up that, you know, I insulted the game, and then they feel the need to speak up about it. And I usually delete like the really, really rude ones. Sometimes the other ones I might keep up just because, like, oh, maybe this has a little bit of merit to it. But most of the time, it really surprises me too, because you would think that if someone watched my video and they saw I didn't like the game, and they didn't like what I had to say, they would just leave the video, right? My videos are usually like somewhere around 4 hours long. Maybe even longer for Rain Code for some of them. But it sounds like these people actually watched like a chunk of it. Like, I would get, like, in a 4-hour video, maybe someone would leave a comment with like a timestamp at like the 3 hour and 30-minute mark and be like, at this point, you said this, and you're wrong because blah, 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 and then they would, like, list a bunch of things. And most of the time, either A, the thing that they would be saying is completely irrelevant to what my argument was, like they would, like as if they misunderstood it completely, or their rebuttal would be something that I already acknowledged and mentioned if they only watched or listened for a little bit longer in the video. It's almost like the second they heard that, they had to get something out and didn't bother listening to the rest I had to say, because I think most of the times, you know, there are times in the games where I make fun of the games because it's something that I don't like or something I find silly. Sometimes, you know, I acknowledge that I'm making fun of it for the fact of I'm making a joke on stream with you guys. And then later, I'll go over my opinions and say like, well, okay, I didn't like this character. This is reason 1, 2, and 3. This is how I think they could have done better. Like, I think I'm pretty, like, in almost like a critiquing kind of way, and not like a, oh, this is bad, anyone who likes this is bad, blah, blah, blah. But it's almost like the second they hear me say something bad, it's like they shut off and they have to write this long paragraph. Or it's like, if I point out like a loophole in the game, or like a plot hole, and then they'll, I don't know, they'll be like, well, your loophole doesn't make sense because, or your plot hole doesn't make sense because blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, well, yeah, if you make like 5 different assumptions, maybe you can twist it in something that makes sense. But it's just kind of like, but is that good story writing, right? But like, I don't know, it just seems like people are like not very tactful about these things, because at least in my experience, you know, when you're, and maybe this is just from me because I'm older, but you know, if you want to say something, right, you should start with something like, hi, I watched your video, I enjoyed my time here, I liked it when you did this, I disagree with your opinion when you said this, and this is why, but I can understand where you're coming from, looking forward to the next video. Like, I mean, that's a very like nice, but also like, you know, you know, like the crap sandwich, right? You start with something nice, you say your critique, and then you end off with something good. But like most of the time, they just jump in and be like, you suck because you didn't like this. Like, it's just, maybe I'm just expecting too much from the internet. Maybe I've just been, you know, hanging out on the good parts of the internet this time. But like, it just really feels like, it's like, well, then why are you here, right? Why did you watch 3 hours of this just to write some comment? Like, there was one comment that, okay, there was like one episode of Raincode where I kept slashing the wrong text or the wrong arguments, and it was mostly because I was misinterpreting what they were trying to say to me, or misinterpreting, or I had a contradiction in my head, but it didn't quite match up with what the game was asking me to do. So I kept slashing the wrong things, and then the person, like, someone comments with like a timestamp, and it's like, at this point in the game, I feel like you're forgetting that you have to slash the contradicting statements. And that was it. Like it was just like, it sounds like maybe some of these comments are only rude because they're coming off without like the tone, right? But it's kind of like, that's the equivalent of telling someone, if you're bad at this game, why don't you try a strategy? Why don't you try winning? Have you ever thought about that? Like, it just sounds like it's rude. And it's just like, why are you even here, right? So, you know, I already kind of dislike this game, but then like the YouTube, I can't even call it community, but like the couple outliers of YouTube kind of like make me dislike it even more, right? And it's almost, I almost dread it because, you know, I don't get that many notifications from YouTube, right? My YouTube channel is still in its infancy, so I don't get many notifications from YouTube. And when I do, 80% of the time, it's someone leaving a rude comment on a Raincode VOD. Like, even to this day, 5 months later, 80% of the time it's like that, right? And I don't know, just like, I think I have pretty thick skin, so I'm kind of like, whatever, but it's kind of like, it's tiring, right? Once in a while, I'll get the notification, if the other 20% just might be like, someone followed your channel. Which is nice. But like, I don't really get comments much outside of the rude Raincode comments. So, you know, I just wish people would learn to be a little bit more tactful online, right? I don't think that's really too much to ask for. Hey Armand, welcome to the stream. Hey Angora, welcome, welcome. Arhu, thank you so much for calling Kirby. Anyways, that was just my little rant about, like, it's not even about this game, it's more just like YouTube culture in general, or people that, you know, maybe need to learn to choose their words more wisely when they're on the internet, right? Especially since, like, on YouTube too, it's like, it's not like Twitter where there's like a word limit. Like, sometimes people put like, I get like mini essays sometimes in my Raincoat VOD comments, trying to formulate some kind of argument against me. And again, they usually misconstrue what I'm saying, or they ignore the fact that I already made a rebuttal for what they're saying if they just listened a little bit more to the video. Or their point would just be completely wrong. Like, it's usually one of those things. Like, I can admit when I'm wrong, and I can admit when, you know, oh, someone has a good point, but most of the time, these do not fall into those categories. Anyways, yeah, like, I just ignore these people, but it's just kind of like, and sometimes they would be like serial watchers too. Like, I could see them going through the VODs, because they would leave a nasty comment on video 1, a rude comment on video 1, then they leave a rude comment on video 2 the next day, then a rude comment on video 3 the next day, and it's like, oh boy. So, you know. But that doesn't change my opinion about this game, and that's not going to change what I'm going to do with my Let's Plays. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, but I don't know. I just want to get that off my chest. So, you know, this game has come up with, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's like free views, like someone's watching, right? So I guess I can't be completely mad. Someone's taking the time out of their day to watch the video, but it's just kind of like, you know, we're gonna watch, maybe leave some constructive or kind feedback, or just don't leave feedback at all, really. Or just, I don't know, hit the dislike button if you don't like it so much, and then leave it at that, right? If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it, you know? You know what they say. Anyhow. Like, there was even one person that was like, okay, I can't stand to watch these videos anymore because you keep crapping on the game. I'm like, well, then you can leave. You don't have to tell me that you're not watching the videos anymore. Just go find someone else that enjoys the game and has your views about the game. Anyways. So this game has DLC episodes. There's 5 DLC episodes, but they came out in 4 waves. And each one focuses on a different character from the game. So I was hoping that maybe it would give us some insight on the characters that would make me like them a little bit more. And maybe there's some gameplay. But I read some reviews on the DLC episodes, and it sounds like there isn't actually that much gameplay involved. Each one, I think, is under an hour, at least from what I checked. And there isn't that much gameplay. So the reviews were not that good on the DLC. But we're going to do it anyways, because I'm a man of my word. And I want to, you know, finish everything. I think that's all I want to mention. Okay, let's click on the sub-stories. So these came out in order. Desuhiko, Fubuki, Halara, and then Vivia and Yakou came out at the same time. I think we'll be able to do all these tonight, unless I really don't enjoy my time, then I'll stop and split it into 2. But I think we'll be able to get it all. So we'll start with Desuhiko. The Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat appears. Can the free-spirited superstar, the detective of charisma himself, Desuhiko, catch the enigmatic and unidentified Phantom Thief? Stay tuned for Charisma Killed the Cat. Only autosave is enabled for sub-stories. Apparently there was an update to this game that came out recently that made load time shorter. And I checked that I have all the updates for this game. This load time does not feel shorter. Unless it's frozen. Oh. Oh! Right, you summoned Kirby and he didn't actually appear. Let me fix that. Cassiopeia necklace is mine from the Nine-Tailed Cat.
Damn it! Again! Next time you won't be so lucky! Catch you the first chance I get!
Charisma killed the cat. Yeah, but apparently there was an update that added extra voices to some of the unvoiced scenes in the game and made the load time shorter, according to what I read.
The Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat returns, huh? Jewelry on display in the gemstone exhibit hosted by Amaterasu Corporation was stolen late last night. Peacekeepers declare the culprit is serial thief Nine-Tailed Cat. The investigation should yield an arrest soon.
They're so full of crap about arresting this guy. They have no idea how to deal with this.
The newspapers are Amaterasu's lapdogs anyway. They're not gonna talk about how the thief managed to escape. The Nine-Tailed Cat has been famous in this town for as long as I can remember. They're set to steal their target without hurting anyone, and they always leave behind their signature card. The great thief who appears out of nowhere and vanishes without a trace. No one knows a thing about their identity. They've been stealing expensive stuff from Amaterasu ever since they took control of this town. From what I heard, all the stolen goods are sold or donated to hospitals and other welfare facilities.
So what, they're Robin Hood or something? I don't like it one bit.
Everyone in town is a fan of the cat. Think about it. They're up against the Peacekeepers. It's obvious why everybody supports them.
Hey, what kind of detective talks like that? I'm disappointed in you, Chief. Thieves and detectives are natural enemies. Cat, dog, I don't care. A criminal's a criminal.
When did you get all self-righteous about justice?
Yeah, I don't remember Desuhiko being this into his job.
Justice? This is about pride.
Okay, maybe it's not about being good at his job. Or maybe it's not about, I guess, the justice part. It's what he wants to prove something.
What's the big deal anyway? The newspaper hasn't written a single thing about me. I mean, I'm the ultimate charismatic superstar detective.
Unfortunately for you, the cat is way more popular and famous than you are.
Damn it. This is humiliating. It's all your fault, Chief.
Huh? Why me?
It's because you let these criminals roam around scot-free that this cat guy has grown so brazen.
Well, I suppose you have a point there. But we've never received a single request to catch the cat. And if no one's hired us, then it's not our job to get out there.
Yeah, if it don't put food on the table.
Nonsense. That's a coward's excuse.
We ain't superheroes.
Say what you want, but don't go looking for trouble for no good reason.
Even if you guys do have, like, well, I guess Yakou doesn't, but even if the rest of you actually have, like, superhero-like powers.
Even this art gallery case wasn't a formal request.
A girl I met at a cafe works at the art gallery and told me something interesting. They say the cat's gonna appear at the gemstone exhibit. The Peacekeepers working security are all on edge. So I promised her that if the thief really appeared, I'd catch him.
Maybe that girl was the thief. I don't know, like... Is there actually gameplay in these episodes? Am I actually gonna have to do something to solve this? Is the thief gonna be a character that we are gonna be introduced to? I don't know.
At this rate, I'm gonna look like a liar.
What do you expect me to do?
You're just gonna let the cat roam free?
Leave a cat alone and it won't scratch you. You should really let it go. This thief isn't someone we can do anything about. Besides, they're a phantom thief who's never been caught by the Peacekeepers and continues to toy with them.
You are such a useless chief, you know that? Fine. I'll hatch my own plan to catch the cat, and you better believe all the credit will be mine and mine alone.
What if the cat... Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't make sense. Because Yakou said that the cat's been stealing ever since Amaterasu took over. I was gonna say, what if it's Halara? But then I guess that would also be out of character for them, and also they haven't come to the city yet. It has to just be a new character then.
Hey, wait! Jeez. I hope he doesn't get into trouble.
The only nice thing so far is the fact that I know that we're not going to be encountering Shinigami, I think. Because I was not a fan of her character. And the fact that she was always with you meant that I couldn't lose her. Though a lot of people are big fans of her, and like, I like her design. I just really didn't like her personality.
Still, this Phantom Thief appears out of nowhere. How do I catch him? I should gather information about the nine-tailed cat around here. With that many tails, I'm sure I'll grab at least one.
Okay, so we're actually playing.
Alright, time to ask everybody about the nine-tailed cat.
That's not the map button. Oh, notebook menu is Y. Well, this doesn't help me. Oh, view area map. Okay. I mean, I have the mini map as well, but it's so weird because he's got his big backpack is so big you can't even really see his body. Which is kind of cute, but also it's like you don't really get a good look at your character that way. Hey Spider Lily, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the sleeveless redeem.
I heard the nine-tailed cat reappeared.
The stolen Cassiopeia necklace is said to be worth 100 million yen.
That much? I'm certain it's already been sold and the money donated to an orphanage. I wish I could have gotten some of that cash.
Like who could the cat be selling to is the other question.
This reminds me that a few years back, someone wanted to donate some money at the hospital where my mom works. They just dropped off 10 million yen and left. People are saying they think that was a nine-tailed cat.
Really? What else? What did they look like?
Who are you?
Yeah. Who are you joining in our conversation? It's not like we noticed you standing right in front of us.
Just keep going.
What they looked like? Well, the donor wore a hood way over their head, so nobody got a good look at their face. That being said, some think the donor's hair and eyes were a burning red color.
Red hair and eyes. That's fantastic info. Thanks. Next time, I'll invite you backstage.
Hey Spider Lily. I'm doing well today. How's the game going? We're returning to this game after 5 months because there's all the DLCs out. But I was not a fan of the original game, so this is more of a for completion's sake. But who knows? I'm gonna keep an open mind. Maybe I'll enjoy the DLC. Who knows? At least we haven't seen Desuhiko being a perv yet, because I think the main thing I didn't like about him was that he was just a big perv. And like the pervert stereotype in anime, I know is old, but like now with the times changing, you know, people have a bit of a different perspective on it, right? It's not 2010 anymore. And to be fair, Desuhiko wasn't too bad if you consider him in the compared to other anime perverts, but it just didn't rub off on me the right way. It wasn't funny, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Hey Risuke, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you.
That's nice.
Oh, this isn't voice acted. Hey there, milady. Can I talk to you for a sec?
What?
I'm looking for someone. Someone with silent but plump lips, whose slender eyes emit a gaze so piercing. It's as if I'm about to be stabbed. Okay, maybe he's turning up the Riz now, I guess.
Just my time.
Or the attempted Riz. I gotta be very clear about that. That's right, the someone I've been looking for is you. Desuhiko, you're supposed to be investigating.
Well,
And less importantly, I'm looking for the nine-tailed cat. Even if it's only rumors, can you tell me anything about him? Oh, Risuke, thank you so much for the gifts up to Spider Lily. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your froggy emotes. No clue. Also, for all you Americans, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving and Black Friday as well. There wasn't too hectic and you're able to get some rest and be thankful for all the things in your life. I don't blame you. No further questions regarding the nine-tailed cat.
Then...
All that's left is for you to tell me about yourself. How about going to a fancy bar, just the two of us? You're not old enough, Desuhiko. Wyatt. It's so cute the way you're blushing. Also, like, the way they draw his pervy expressions, I know that's their style. Man, it's just wrong.
Huh?
Die. I'm getting goosebumps. How old is this lady you're hitting on anyways, Desuhiko? You're a child. It goes against my nature to question men, but I got no choice. Damn it, as a detective, I have to question men? No one told me this. I need info on the nine-tailed cat. Sup, brother?
Hey.
What the hell? You're not a customer, are you? Well, can't say that I am. I just want to talk to my bro for a minute. Beat it.
Oh no.
Well, it's just one small...
Hey!
Beat it, or I'll murder you. Gotcha. So scary. Talk to women is better after all. Yeah, like that other woman who treated you so well, Desuhiko. Right.
Hello, ma'am. Have you seen an awesome, charismatic guy around here?
Why is this one voice acted and the other one wasn't?
Excuse me?
Take a good look. There's one right in front of you.
Huh?
It's me! Me! I'm the freedom-loving, charismatic detective, Desuhiko Thunderbolt!
Pardon me, but I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Hold on, I'm in a hurry too. I really need your help.
Huh?
I'm investigating the nine-tailed cat. Do you know anything about them?
The nine-tailed cat? The thief who stole the gemstones from the art gallery?
Yes, that one. Can you tell me anything you know?
All I know are just some rumors.
Perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear.
I heard this from my friend's sister's coworker, but the nine-tailed cat is actually a young man.
A young man. I see.
How is she wearing heels on that grate? Very good point there. Maybe she's the thief. She's an expert acrobat.
Thanks. That's a big help. Oh, by the way, who do you like better? Me or him?
It's called being Slay. She's got the power of Slay.
Well, I've never seen the nine-tailed cat's face, so I can't compare. Let's see. Now that I've had a closer look, I guess you're not too bad.
Maybe she's a witch. Burn her!
Right? I get that a lot.
Weigh her against a duck.
How about we step into a cafe and chat for a while?
See, again, like, his gross pervy faces make his sentences worse.
Goodbye. You said you were in a hurry, right?
Right. Let's meet again on the stage.
This is the type of guy you would just immediately pepper spray upon talking to him. Wait, there's someone else upstairs. I can't go upstairs again. Vivia's stuff is still here. Either that or they forgot to make a new model of the hotel. Because I don't know at which point during the game this is supposed to happen. I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, I'm supposed to ask this person. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Sai. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Sun and Moon Hotel. How may I assist you?
Then...
Lovely lady, would you listen to my words? To a pilgrim like me, you are the sun swaddling my icy heart and a lovely moon guiding me through the dark night. Wow, barf. A guest of the hotel may use the restaurant and lounge area.
well...
That won't be necessary, for you are my perch. If this is some sort of prank, I'll have to report you to the peacekeepers.
No.
Well, I'm actually looking for someone. Do you know anything about the nine-tailed cat? I see. I only know that he's a phantom thief who's been causing some commotion. Okay, I don't blame you for not knowing. By the way, do you want to have dinner with me tonight? I'm working tonight. Then after you get off work? Oh, excuse me. She's not looking at me. I don't blame her. Okay, there's someone upstairs over here. Oh, are they inside? Oh, abandoned building rooftop. Oh, hello, children. Kid, that's not Amapal. Let me just go on this random rooftop and talk to these children.
Hello, gorgeous.
Desuhiko, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? This is a child. Who wrote this? Who wrote this and thought it was okay?
Huh?
Mature girl, right. I'm supposed to believe that. So it's okay now all of a sudden, right, game?
Don't be scared. I'm a superstar. And starlight will always illuminate a lady like yourself.
Lady?
Yeah, to me, you're one refined lady. Anyway, do you know anything about the nine-tailed cat?
Yeah,
Oh? Like what?
I like the cat. I'm a fan.
What do you like about them?
They're so cool. The cat is tall and kind of like a model.
Yes, I'm gonna trust the word of this child on a random rooftop about the description of a thief that apparently no one can catch.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks for telling me.
So you're a fan of the cat too?
I'm more like a rival.
Rival?
Soon, you'll be my fan too.
Hmm.
I'll be waiting with front row tickets for you. Ta-ta!
Girl's like, okay, bye, weirdo.
I think I've talked to all the most promising ladies. And I've gathered plenty of information about the nine-tailed cat, so that should be good.
Have I gathered a lot of information? I know very little about them.
A young man, tall and slim, with red hair and eyes.
Assuming that everyone is correct.
The most outstanding feature is hair color, but wearing a hood would make that hard to notice. That reminds me, the cat wore a hood when I saw him at the art gallery. But wait, the cat I saw there didn't look tall at all. Was it just my imagination? Whatever. I should head back to the agency for now and think of how to capture the cat.
Like, I will say, like, the setting of the game is neat. Like, the color scheme and the aesthetic is nice. It's just kind of wasted on how they used it. What's with the creepy music? Am I about to get jump scared? Oh, hi.
Who's there?
I've come to steal what's most precious to you.
Why is your voice so deep? Are you using a voice mod? He sounds like Zero from Zero Escape when he's talking like over an intercom.
Precious to me?
I'm going to take all the fuzz off your head.
That's a weird threat. I'm gonna shave you bald. The wiggly fingers.
Ah! Stop it!
Yakou, you're a detective. You shouldn't be intimidated by something like that.
What are you scared about? It's me, Desuhiko.
Desuhiko?
Oh, so this had nothing to do with anything.
I suppose that is your voice. But is this your disguise? Who are you supposed to be?
Yeah, I tried recreating what the nine-tailed cat looks like based on what people around town said. What do you think?
For those of you new here, Desuhiko, his like superpower is that he can disguise himself into anyone.
I wasn't able to tell until you mentioned it.
I guess it's no good. I was planning to walk around town looking like the cat to draw him out.
That won't work. Your look is way too vague. Even fans of the cat wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, but what if I enter the art gallery like this and try to steal something? Witnesses would think I'm the nine-tailed cat.
I guess. People could mistake you like that. But everyone only has a rough image of what the cat looks like.
Plus, what if you get actually arrested? I mean, I guess if justice was a motivation, you wouldn't stoop to stealing, but I guess justice is not your motivation, so...
Image? That's it! I just came up with a brilliant idea!
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't tell me you're really going to try to steal something dressed like that.
If I do, I'd be the one who gets arrested. Maybe I can take advantage of the fact that this getup is what the fans are imagining.
What do you mean?
Just watch. The next time he appears, it will be the end of the Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat.
I mean, like, this plan might work if you were in cahoots with the police, but we know that the Peacekeepers are really corrupt, and there's no way you would ever get them on your side, so you're actually going to be committing an actual crime, so... Whatever, let's see how this plays out. I mean, it's a cool disguise, I guess. It's an improvement over his usual look. So what if the cat actually ends up looking just like that, because they didn't want to draw another portrait, so they're like, let's just make him identical to Desuhiko's image.
Hey, are you sure the nine-tailed cat will really appear tonight?
That's what everyone's been saying in town. The cat is after a real expensive ring.
Somebody came out.
I like his little, like, jaunt.
Thank you, all who've gathered here today. Please, allow me a moment to speak. As you all know, precious jewelry was stolen from this art gallery the other day. The culprit is a thief known as the Nine-Tailed Cat. And we've received word that they will appear again tonight. However, it is obviously a crime to steal from others. As an upstanding citizen, I cannot allow that to happen.
Get lost! You're not even with the Peacekeepers!
Get out of here!
Who do you think you are?
Who am I, you ask? I am the charismatic freedom lover born unto this world by a goddess. The superstar detective, Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Again, I still can't get over how everyone in this game, their names sound like VTuber names, like corporate VTuber names, with their choice of last name.
Can you hear me, Nine-Tailed Cat? Your sham of a legend ends today. I, Desuhiko Thunderbolt, will end you.
There are still detectives in town?
That guy looks hella dumb. He'll never catch the nine-tailed cat.
Yeah, also he's a literal child. Does not really instill confidence. 30 minutes later.
Hey, it's that guy again.
Hey, detective! Where's the nine-tailed cat? You sure the ring hasn't been stolen already?
Yeah, like every character in this game, their name sounds like a corporate VTuber name because their last names are just random adjectives or nouns. Like, it's kind of funny.
The Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat has fallen into my trap and has been captured. Here's the proof. This is the Virgo ring the cat was after. As you can see, the ring is safe.
The nine-tailed cat was captured? No way.
See, the funny thing, Risuke, is that those fake corporate VTuber names you're putting in the chat there aren't that far off from the names in this game. Like, that's literally what they sound like. It's like Japanese first name and then like random English adjective, verb, noun as the last name. It just sounds so silly.
Well, that ring does look pretty legit.
That dumb cat has been imprisoned inside the art gallery. I'll leave the rest to the peacekeepers. I'll be going now.
I'm just gonna run off with this ring.
Give the ring back.
Oh, but of course, I fully intend to return it to the gallery's curator.
I gotta be blunt. I'm way more handsome than that.
You just dabbed. This guy just dabbed on me.
What? 2 detectives?
You've been caught in my trap, Nine-Tailed Cat.
So, the one that dabbed was Desuhiko? Hey, Ditsuno, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my god, Desuhiko's beating up Desuhiko. Oh, Desuhiko just stripped Desuhiko.
I was the one who spread the rumor about you appearing here today. With so many spectators here, I knew you'd use a trick to take advantage of the crowd. Who would have thought you'd disguise yourself as me and try to enter through the front door?
Damn it!
The Phantom Thief has finally been caught?
That's impossible.
Come on. I'll interrogate you before handing you over to the peacekeepers.
I also can't believe Desuhiko was actually able to physically take him down, because he's like a smaller dude and he hasn't really been shown to have any physical prowess, so just by that alone, I don't know. I can't even say he had the element of surprise, because he like dabbed his way into the scene. Wait, so is this over already? Like, is this episode already like ending?
Did you read this? A new hero emerges. Nine-tailed cat caught at last. Now look at all the attention you've gotten. The peacekeepers won't take this lying down.
At last, I'm finally famous! I'm the star that touched down to Earth, here in the city where stars never shine.
So, what are you going to do now? Please don't get me involved.
Just watch. My path to stardom has just begun. Speak of the devil.
Huh? I wasn't expecting any guests.
Is it Halara? Hello.
She's a newspaper reporter. She wants to speak with the detective who caught the nine-tailed cat.
Nice to meet you. I'm Anine of the Kanai Times.
Oh, she actually has a name. That's just, I know that's weird to say, but like in the base game, there were characters that had portraits and were very important to the plot, and they still never got names, so it's just kind of weird. Is she gonna be a recurring character throughout all the DLC episodes?
You must be Desuhiko, the one who caught the nine-tailed cat. I'd like to conduct an interview with you, since you're the new star of hope in Kanai Ward.
An interview, huh? Yeah, sorry, but I only speak to the first person to come see me.
But she was the first person. Are you just trying to bluff?
Well, then...
But you're the first one here. Congrats!
Oh, okay. Oh, great. He's making the gross face again.
Thank you.
You're really letting this get to your head, Desuhiko. I hope your pride doesn't get crushed later on.
Yeah. There's too much noise here, so let's go somewhere else. This place is too dirty to take nice pictures anyway.
Well, excuse me for this mess.
Let's go. If anyone else comes asking for an interview, turn him down for me, Chief.
Jeez, I've got a bad feeling about this.
So is that the end? Man, they really shortened these loading times.
Thank you so much for taking this interview today. To begin, I am speaking with Desuhiko Thunderbolt in this exclusive interview.
Ask me anything. I'll tell you all about it.
Well, let's start with the first question. As a detective, what do you usually do on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, I actually get to say things. And he turns his head. I mean, he's gonna say whatever sounds cooler, right? But I mean, let's be honest.
In my case, I do a lot of undercover investigations. I'm good at sneaking into places. If the investigation is about a girl, I can get all the information I need.
Did you have to add that, Desuhiko?
While I'm no good at solving murder cases, I excel in finding out what women want.
If you don't mind my asking, what sort of places have you gone undercover in the past?
For example, a rock star's dressing room backstage, the filming location of a big movie.
Are you sure those are the acts of a detective and not some sort of entitled fan?
Yeah, call him out, Ineen. Call him out.
Of course. Anyway, that's all I can tell you about. The rest is confidential, you know.
I see. Very well. Moving on then. Do you have any special abilities?
She's looking like so uncomfortable. Jamming. I mean, I guess it's like, does he want to try to convince her that he's a rock star? You just said he's good at undercover. I'm just gonna be honest.
Disguise, of course. I'm better at disguising myself than any other detective there is.
Also, how is the cat able to disguise himself as Desuhiko? Are we just gonna gloss over that?
Of course, that includes phantom thieves. Consider how confident the cat appeared to be. But thanks to my disguise, I won that fight. He was stupid enough to disguise himself as me at that moment.
Do you have any tricks you use along with your disguises?
Only an amateur would be satisfied with just changing how they look. A real disguise changes the very air around you.
I see. Well, next question then. How was your match against the Phantom Thief, Nine-Tailed Cat?
Honestly, very disappointing.
Wasn't impressed. Nine-Tailed Cat. More like a plain old stray. It wasn't superior skill that kept it from being captured. Rather, no one else was serious about taking him in.
I mean, okay, let's assume that Desuhiko did not blow the cat's disguise. Like, he literally just walked out the front door, held the ring up, and then tried to walk away with it.
So,
not very
where's
clever.
The captured Nine-Tailed Cat currently being held?
Oh, the peacekeepers took him away somewhere. He's probably cursing me from some jail cell right now.
By the way, what does the Nine-Tailed Cat look like?
He's got distinctive red hair and eyes, but otherwise he looks kind of thin and weak.
I feel like this lady's like trying to analyze him so she can like use this against him later, or against like all the detectives later. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Spider Lily. Hope you have a good rest. We'll catch you next time. Thank you.
I see. Thank you very much. On to my next question. Do you know the secret behind the Virgo ring?
Does it? Maybe it makes the holder a forever a virgin or something, you know? Perfect for you, Desuhiko.
The Virgo ring? Oh, you mean the thing the cat was trying to steal? Secret. What the?
Supposedly, there's a secret message written underneath the spot where the gemstone sits. A similar message was written on the Cassiopeia necklace the nine-tailed cat stole before. And deciphering both messages is said to reveal the location of a hidden treasure.
What? Hidden treasure? The ring was hiding something that big?
You still have the ring, Desuhiko? I feel like that's a crime.
Where was the message written again?
Or maybe this girl is trying to get the message out of him. Maybe she's the real thief.
Huh? Why do you have that ring?
Oh,
Wasn't that ring taken out of the art gallery by the nine-tailed cat? I thought it was returned to them after the cat was captured. Why do you still have it?
It's, you know, I missed my chance to return it.
Desuhiko, don't tell me you took advantage of the situation and kept it for yourself.
No, you're making it sound worse than it is. I really was gonna return it.
Really?
Totally. How about we go return it now together?
Yeah, and then get immediately arrested.
I'll accompany you as long as you allow me to continue the interview.
Yeah, I'll agree to anything. Interview and all. Anyway, what did you say about hidden treasure? I didn't see a secret message anywhere.
It's right there,
Where?
behind the pedestal. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, she's gonna run off with it.
See? It's written right here.
What does it say?
I mean, I guess she doesn't even need to run off with it. All she needs is what it says.
Thanks for the ring, you dimwit detective.
That's the secret message?
I knew it.
Dimwit detective. Wait, dimwit? Is it talking about me?
You've realized it far too late, oh mighty detective.
You're no newspaper reporter.
You finally figured it out?
Don't tell me you're...
That's right. I'm the phantom thief, nine-tailed cat, that you thought you had captured.
I mean, her name is Anine.
The real one, that is.
So you're the cat?
That whole farce at the art gallery was quite entertaining to watch. The red-haired man you caught in front of the gallery was the chief at your detective agency, wasn't it? You placed 2 complete disguises on him, and then exposed him in front of the spectators.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're slightly more clever than I took you for, Desuhiko.
Just as you planned, the people in town thought he was the nine-tailed cat. Did you put on that little show to stain my public image?
That's right. You sure are sharp. To the citizens of this city, you're nothing but a conglomeration of their own images and assumptions.
So he like double disguised Yakou.
By destroying that image, I knew they'd lose all respect and awe for you. Soon, the people of this town would begin to hate criminals. That'd make it a lot harder for the real cat to commit crimes. Your work as the Phantom Thief would be done for.
You really think your games are enough to make the nine-tailed cat disappear? As long as the cat is needed in this city, she will never die. Unfortunately for you, your plan needed much more thought.
You got some nerve. It's true that I underestimated your guts. I never thought you'd come directly to our office. And that getup, it's no disguise. So, the whole red hair and eyes and other stuff were all made-up rumors.
I like to spread rumors about my appearance. It was all just insurance for my sake, but I didn't expect it to catch on so quickly.
She made an OC. She made a Sona.
You detectives sure are easy to fool.
You're quite the woman.
I'll take that as a compliment. By the way, there is no secret message. That was all a lie to get you to show me the ring. And as planned, I'll be taking this.
The Virgo ring is mine from the Nine-Tailed Cat.
Are you going already?
Yes. Thank you for playing along with my lengthy interview.
So she's just gonna let her walk away?
Well, so long.
Wait. The battle's not over yet, Nine-Tailed Cat.
What is it now?
The one you're holding is a fake. Check out the real deal.
No way!
You said my plan needed more thought. Well, did you anticipate this part?
They're just constantly Uno reversing card each other.
If the cat can't be caught, the only option is to lure her out. That whole show you insulted was just part of my trap to lure you. I knew you wouldn't stand for your reputation as a great phantom thief to be tarnished like that. The reason you lost is because you weren't willing to yield on your pride. You would have been better off just letting yourself get arrested back then. You might think you're some sort of Robin Hood, but you're nothing but a criminal. As a detective, I can't let you go free.
I thought you were just some cocky idiot, but you're not bad.
Well, I'm bad at investigating cases, but I'm not too shabby when it comes to negotiations.
So, what will you do now? Hand me over to the Peacekeepers?
Well, that was the original plan, but I changed my mind.
Oh no, he fell in love with her.
You're going to let me go?
No, I can't do that. But I don't intend to give you up to the Peacekeepers either.
What are you saying?
He's gonna blackmail her.
I can't let you go. Not only as a detective, but as a man as well.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Will you marry me?
Marry? Are you serious?
Totally serious. I could search the whole world, but no one is more exciting than you.
A phantom thief and a detective couple.
Isn't that great?
But that ring isn't even yours in the first place.
It doesn't matter. If you accept it, then we're partners.
They were both thieves.
I see.
Does this mean...
He's gonna run off with it.
You really are. A fool.
Is that a yes?
I mean, I kind of figured this is how it would go, but...
Hey! Wait! Hey! I haven't heard your response yet!
So, how did the mission go? Did you succeed?
I lost it.
Lost what?
The jewel, my confidence, and my love.
Jewel? Wait, you mean the Virgo ring? You gotta be kidding! The art gallery was nice enough to lend it to us in order to help capture the Phantom Thief. And you lost it? What am I going to do? We'll go bankrupt trying to pay it back. We'll be in debt for life. Don't just sit there feeling sorry for yourself. You gotta do something.
Is that it? The end? Why is he covered in blood? That's just the design on his jacket, but it really does look like he just splattered blood on himself. Which I guess is the point? I guess? You hate it?
Hey, did you hear the nine-tailed cat has returned?
I thought they captured the thief. What got stolen this time?
Oh, did she return the ring?
Is it true the Phantom Thief has struck again?
Yeah.
What was stolen this time?
Surprisingly, nothing. Instead, the Phantom played a prank, leaving a ring on the finger of a statue.
I'll catch you next time!
I'm returning the Virgo ring. Unfortunately, I don't like how it looks from the nine-tailed cat. Charisma killed the cat. The end. I mean, like, it wasn't amazing. I guess it wasn't all bad. If it stopped after he caught the red-haired guy, I would have been like, what a waste of time and resources. But I guess the twists at the end were okay enough that it was somewhat entertaining. But like, there wasn't really much gameplay. I was even going to say there weren't even like any text choices, but then they gave us a couple text choices during the interview, but then they didn't affect anything. Like, maybe it would have been nice if, like, you know, you had to talk to people and then you actually had to like come up with a plan yourself through a bunch of like logic options. I think like the point of a DLC or like an additional story is either we should learn more about the character, or it should be entertaining, or it should be funny. And like, it wasn't really fun to play. I can't really say we really learned much about the characters. I guess we found out that Desuhiko's a little bit craftier than he looks. And I guess the humor part, I mean, it didn't really hit for me, but I could see that someone might find that entertaining, so I'll give that one a pass. But I wonder how the other ones will compare to it. I guess it kind of works better that you get them in a bundle. I mean, I guess you could buy them individually, but I would say that wasn't really worth the price, at least. That's my opinion. Alright, but that's Chapter Desuhiko.